Abracadabra, alakazam, hocus pocus focus, magic I am. Abracadabra, alakazam, hocus pocus focus, magic I am. Abracadabra, alakazam, hocus pocus focus, magic I am. Everything is always working out for me, and everything is always working in for me, and everything is always working out for me, yeah. Everything is always working in for me, and it's always working out, working in for me, 'cause everything is always working out for me, and abracadabra, alakazam, hocus pocus focus, magic I am. Abracadabra, alakazam, hocus pocus focus, magic I am. Abracadabra, alakazam, hocus pocus focus, magic I am. Everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me. Yeah. Everything is always working out for me. Yeah. Everything is always working out for me, 'cause everything is always working out for me. Yeah. Welcome back, tribe. I love my tribe of love and peace and happiness. So thankful and grateful to be here with you face to face one more time again. I missed recording here in my studio setup for you. So here I am. Today, the word of clarity we have for love is patience. Patience. It's oh so subtle. It's a very soft, nurturing, easy energy. And I'm hearing, what is it? Patience is kind. Patience is loving. Patience is kind. Patience does not boast. Yeah, I don't know the whole thing, but that much I remember. Patience. And it's in the place of love. No, is it love is kind? Love is patient. Ah, thank you for that correction. I love being corrected. It's okay to misspeak. It's okay to misspell. It's interesting how your patience in these situations will show you the misspeaking or misspelling as well. Loving it. Thank you. For peace, we have authority. Ooh, you've taken authority in your situation, I hear, because you've been in this energy of peace. You're just at peace with what is. You're at peace with what was. You're at peace with, well, whatever's coming. We got that too. We've been through this. We've been through that. This is where we're at. What else are we going to do? You know, just keep on being that authority in our life, being that peace, that love and peace and happiness. Try it. Love it. In happiness, we have recognition. Recognition. Aw, you being recognized for something is making you so happy. I love it for you. Love it for you. From the flashcards, we have 6 soccer balls today saying, come on, let's play. Let's get up in these energies. Let's get into this trench and let's go ahead and play. Why are we playing? Things are flowing in a harmony. In a harmony? Harmony? In a harmonic melody? A harmony. Resit! Thank you for being the first one to send love today. To all our silent stalkers and our newcomers, welcome. Yay. We're so thankful and grateful you joined our tribe. The bottom of the deck from the flashcards is a 5 butterflies saying, it's been a huge transformation going on. One that changes your whole world. One that changes your whole world. I'm also getting for somebody, there are 5 people, 5 key people, and you've all been through this similar transformation. Okay, we don't usually dig deeper on the bottom of the flashcards, but below this, we have the 10 ducks. Quack, quack, baby. You wrapped up a whole bunch of cycles by choosing to be a happy little yellow duck, taking your power. And below that, again, I'm to dig deeper with the blue oval, speaking things out speaking things out in a broader sense, and from a broader perspective, speaking things out from a broader perspective, bringing things to manifestation by speaking them into existence from a wider, casting a wider net. Ooh, casting a wider net, loving it. Because it's all just a game. The jacks were below that. It's all just a game, playing with these energies. Life was meant to be fun. The game of life, they were hitting on something. They didn't know quite what they were hitting on, but the game of life was really hitting on. Hold on, let me really do this right. We gotta, because we know it. And you know what? In our happiness, there is recognition of it. Praise, praise in all our days, loving it. I used my custom oracle deck that I just created, not the Words of Clarity, but another one. It's the download. It's being called the download because what it is a collection of memes that I created over the years. And I began to create this prototype deck here at home with blank cards and markers. And so I look forward to making that available to you soon for those who like one. But the word that came out, or the quote that came out, is the way my karma is set up, it multiplies and hits you. So make sure it's good. The way my karma is set up. And so all those, for whatever you bless me with today, whether it's a hi sis, a hey, 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 or a yay, may it multiply and hit you because it is good. Either way, it's going to do that, just that. Same way with all the donations we receive. You know, we always send out that energy. May it multiply swiftly and return to you on the wings of grace with ease and flow and beautiful, magical ways of love and peace and happiness. The bottom of my deck is, if you are ready for the love of your life, remember that the love of your life may not be quite ready for you. So this talks about timing and preparation. Talks about timing and preparation, and I hear synchronicity. And what you've been doing while you've been preparing yourself for the love of your life, whether that's an experience with a person or a group of people or a career or a talent or whatever this experience is that you have loved for your whole life, that you've been aligning with for so long, it looks like it's coming to you now with the energy that you have put out because you've been patient. Things are flowing, you know, it's coming to you now. Not it's here now, it's coming to you now. And so we need to remember to hold that vibration of love and peace and happiness, because that's what feeds it, the spiritual energy, to make it become physical matter in our 3D experience. Because our entire 3D experience is always a side effect of the spiritual truth, reality experience. That's what it is. There's nothing in our physical that is not also spiritual inherently in its nature. For it is all spiritual. When you realize that you are spirit and that the energy that keeps protons, neutrons, and electrons in their perfect rotation, but yet is invisible, is spirit, then you realize that everything is spirit. And it's okay for you to choose. It's okay for you to choose. But are you in alignment with it? And are you going to continue to choose it until it materializes? And I like to liken it to rain clouds, you know. Rain clouds are vapors, but once those vapors reach their fullness and the conditions are ripe and ready for you as you are ready for it, then it turns to rain and it becomes physical matter. It goes from vapor to physical matter. Isn't that a lovely thought? I like the thought so much because I understand, and I've shown myself that, you know, as I hold this vibration, it's feeding all these clouds of beautiful things that I didn't always know what to label them, right? But as they came in, I like the labels that they came in with. Let me just say that. I love the labels that they come in with, you know? So you're just going about happy-go-lucky and your love and peace and happiness, knowing that you are putting this beautiful energy everywhere you are do, or be. And then you patiently know that things are coming together for you. And when the energy is ripe and ready, that holding that vibration, maintaining that frequency brings in all this beautiful experience. And I see a tidal wave, but it begins with a small flow, a trickle, one drop. It begins somewhere. And the beginning, the trickle, the drop is the recognition. The happiness is a recognition. That vibrational alignment, that's what happiness is. It's an alignment with the higher vibration. And so that is the beginning of the trickle. You just start to feel better. It's easier to feel better. And you choose that over and over and over and over again. And in your choosing that over and over and over again, it's funny because they're now bringing up the times where you realize, oh man, that's not what I was choosing that time. Or for the last few moments, I haven't been choosing what I know I could be choosing. And so I'm going to adjust my choosing. And what we're choosing is influencing the energies that surround us, because a higher vibration has more far-reaching effect than a lower vibration. And so we're affecting our neighborhoods, our families, those who live in and around our homes. And this card flew out while I'm shuffling it on my lap, the Eight of Pentacles. Look at that, your magic. Notice how the energy lines radiate out from her. She's sitting alone. So sometimes you may feel alone as you're doing this raising of vibration. That's working. It's working. The Eight of Pentacles, the key word is work. It also speaks to karma, which did come out. What you put out comes back to you. So let's see how this is influencing our life. Today, I only brought one tarot deck, but I bought 4 playing card decks. So the tarot deck that I chose today was the Light Seers Tarot. And I'm being shown to pull 2 cards each. We'll start with spirituality. 2 cards for spirituality, please, and thank you. Okay. And then 3 shuffles, okay. And then after these 3 shuffles, we're going to talk about family. Next, family. 2 cards for family. And I'm hearing, don't worry about what the outside is doing, because I'm having this internal conversation right now about how we didn't bring the major arcana deck to see what the temperature is out there energetically. And Source says, don't worry about what they're doing out there. Keep worrying about what you're doing in here. Okay. Hey, Dustin. Hey, Michelle. All right. So for family. And then one more for finances. Okay. 2 cards, please, for finances. And then for singles, 4 cards. Okay. 2 shuffles. Okay. Okay. Did I say 2 cards or 4 cards for singles? 4 cards. Okay. And for couples. 5 cards for couples. All right. The bottom of the deck is the High Priestess in reverse. You have already become the High Priestess. You've already developed an intuitive connection with spirit. Yeah, you freed yourself from some old restrictions, and somebody made a decision in the past that was a difficult one, and your intuition told you to revisit it, okay? So for spirit, what do we have for spirit? The Sun and the 6 of Wands. You're winning, baby. Victory, recognition, clarity, that divine light, like the sun, I always shine, energy. with the Sun card and the Six of Wands. This is about winning, baby. And it's like you're winning spiritually and you're winning in the world is what I'm getting. You're winning spiritually and you're also winning in the world as a result. So that's like that's our big energy. So, you know, we've been doing the major arcanas for what's going on out there. This is our big energy. Okay. Our underlying current is we're winning and everything is always working out for us. Praise. In regards to our family life, we have the Hangman and the Two of Wands in reverse. There's a delay in making a decision. A delay in making a decision. Let's use Melinda, the First Lady of Magic, playing cards to clarify. The Hangman upright and the Two of Wands in reverse. These two came right out. It's the Three of Pentacles, Three of Diamonds, and the Three of Hearts. The Queen of Diamonds and the Eight of Hearts. The bottom of the deck is the Nine of Hearts. Somebody's waiting to make a decision on building a situation and reconciling a situation, helping things come together. So this could be making a decision. Are you going to help somebody with something? They need some assistance. They're reaching out for assistance. Somebody's reaching out for assistance. You have a chance to provide that assistance. And overall, it's like, does it make you feel good? You have plenty. If you want to, you can, but you just have to make sure that you're aligned with it. And I'm hearing, is this person gonna pay you back? Yeah, this person is really in a bind. The Eight of Swords comes out. This person is really in a bind and you know it. So it's like literally this is just more good karma coming your way if you do decide to be of assistance. This person is tied up. And it's like at the same time you have to consider, this is why it's such a decision. Because you could be of assistance and you don't know, maybe this person will choose not to entangle themselves again. But you also know that what if they just create the same situation all over again? And you may just choose to walk away from it. So this is something going on within the family where somebody keeps getting themselves in a bind. They get themselves in a pinch and they need some help. Maybe somebody out there is getting tired of telling somebody the same thing or providing financial backup and aid, coming to the financial rescue to a family member. I see one thing here, though. You know that if you do it, it's good for you and your own prosperity, but only if you're aligned with it. If you didn't know that, this is the only way it's good for you, is you've got to be in alignment with the choice that you make. So if your spirit is telling you no, let them deal with their repercussions and you got to let it go. It's going to be different for all of you because your details of what the background is in this situation is different for all of you. Okay, let's look at finances. What's going on in finances? Ooh, the Queen of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles, baby. Finances are just fine. You're thinking about the whole lot that you're taking care of, and you got this. It's interesting because, look, this is what I'm seeing. All these people got a need, and because they got a need, it's being funneled right to you. It's like they're creating, their wants and desires are creating an energetic portal for financial abundance to flow. And it's all flowing to you. Why? Because you're providing. You're making sure everybody gets to eat. Everybody's got a pentacle in their hand, and you're doing this. You're holding this down. So everybody's getting what their needs are met. And the reason why is, look at her energy as she's providing like this. Does she look like she's upset? Does she look any bit resentful or worried? Does she look angry? So this is a little bit of the overflow from the family environment. I feel like definitely what we're talking about in family is somebody who's in a financial pinch again. There's children involved. Somebody's got 4 children, or one child together, and one of the two has 3 other children. There's somebody here who's a teacher as well. She was very good to the children, and she's older now. She's older now, and she needs some assistance. And this lady right here is showing up as a person who she taught. So this is a real, somebody's going to watch this. So you were this teacher's student, and now you know that the teacher could use some assistance. Okay, she could use some financial assistance, and if she's starting a new business, or even if she's just sitting at home and has just her pension or whatever it is coming, her retirement, I just feel like you're either physically donating, contributing, you've made arrangements to pay for something for her, and she doesn't even know. You're blessing somebody and they don't even know you're blessing them financially. And you're not doing it for the recognition. The recognition is the fact that you got it like that, and you want to, and you want it, you got it. You do what you want to do. You got this, right? You got plenty. And it's like, maybe this is somebody in your life. Maybe it's your mother and your father, your parents. Maybe they've been affected by what's going on in our society in some sort of way. And you are actually prospering right now, because, you know, even while others are prospering, or somebody could be in lack and limitation, while somebody else is completely prospering regardless of the situation. During the Great Depressions, fortunes were also made, not just lost. Okay, so there are many untold stories of that, is what I'm hearing. There's many untold stories of how different individuals thrived, and it was because of what we're doing here energetically. You know, we're holding that energy. This energy right here means while others may be in lack and limitation, you're channeling the plenty of the universe. Like, it's right here. The way I'm seeing this is, okay, I'm going to go talk to the universe right quick. I'm going to set my intentions. I'm going to put my energy out there. And then, okay, and this is where it lands. And the universe is right here. This right here looks like UFOs, helicopters, a giant, you know how the giant military transport vehicle, right? Dumping off provisions, and you're standing there like, yay, they finally arrived. Here it is. It's here now. So those look like landing lights on a maybe. Ooh, who's getting picked up in a helicopter? I'm just saying, somebody getting picked up in a helicopter. I just saw that nice and clear. Somebody is going to get picked up and whisked away in a helicopter. It's going to surprise the heck out of you. You had no idea. But it's all a side effect of what you've been doing. Now, okay, so the helicopter message is it can go anywhere. It can go anywhere. And I'm also hearing somebody got really accused of being a helicopter mom. Somebody was really accused of being a helicopter mom, but it's paying off. For somebody, this is your child who has become abundantly financially prosperous, and they're just blessing the heck out of you right now. And you can't do nothing but sit back and say thank you, because you know dang well your child can afford it. You know your child is prosperous and blessed, and all you can do is just sit and receive right now, is what I'm seeing. Okay, let's see finances. What's up with finances? I see a person here who is considering what else they can do to build long-term prosperity for themselves. They've already done some things. They're looking to take it to the next level. What they did was kind of confined to a community, to a specific area, and they're looking to expand that. So we have the Jack of Clubs coming out as a first clarifier for the Queen of Pentacles, and the Joker card, which is what she's pondering. With the Jack of Hearts, she got spiritually inspired. Spirit showed her a path, and she's allowing that energy to come together. Ooh, okay. 8 of Hearts and the 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, she knows that everything she's been saving, all that saving she's got going, that she even built up, was for a purpose. And so she's following her intuitive guidance system. And when it's time, she's going to go ahead and make another move on top of it all. The 10 of Pentacles. Let's see what the The silver playing cards are going to show about that. Ooh, the Two of Hearts and the Two of Spades. The Four of Clubs and the King of Diamonds. Praise. Yes. Yes, I love it. The bottom of the deck is the Ace of Hearts. Yes, boo. That, again, this energy coming through is, in particular, the sun energy. This is the overflowing of pure positive love energy, right? Is affecting your finances. The love that you give is, it's like what you love loves you. And the Four of Clubs and the King of Diamonds is saying you're going to be able to start something new that is solid, that is next level, because it's showing a leveling up coming in. And that's exactly what's happening. You're leveling up in something. So somebody closed the location of a business or close one thing, and you're going to all of a sudden pop up with a grand reopening type thing. That's what I see. A grand reopening, a celebration. Somebody is going to make a decision to finance something for some, is it a graduation? Is there graduations right now? But it's some sort of party. Somebody's going to finance their children's wedding or something like that. It's all out of love, and you're able and willing and happy about it. Let's look at singles real quick. What did we pull for singles? Ooh, the Nine of Cups. There you are, single and happy. You're single and you're happy. You're getting what you want, carefree. You got you, emotional stability. You know how to do what delights you. That's beautiful. And justice. Justice. And so you're getting what you want. I'm hearing somebody thinks they got something all over you. Sometimes you feel like somebody's got something over you. Interesting. The Emperor and the Chariot. Emperor and the Chariot. Yeah, but somebody's thinking about coming to see you. Somebody, it's a Libra. There's a Libra person. There's a Libra person. Maybe there's a Libra person. I see a Libra person that took a whole risk, or you took a whole risk on your happiness. You're happy. And now that Libra person is feeling your absence because their whole thing has flipped upside down on them. Whoa. For somebody that's past situation, I don't feel like that's coming back for you. I feel like you're dead set on moving forward because you're feeling fine. You're doing great. You know, you go out, you get yours, you do what you got to do. You come back home, you chill, relax, and think about what else you want to do. It's like ain't nobody to worry about in this. We're going to go ahead and clarify for our singles with the gold playing cards. Show me why these cards are here, please, and thank you. So we're going to be pulling one card as a clarifier for each of these positions. So we have the the Nine of Cups with the King of Spades. King of Spades. And yeah, somebody knows exactly what they want. They're making the decisions, going for it. Why is Justice here? And Justice is here because of the Ten of Spades. Yep, you bringing a situation to an end. Final. Yeah, you let go of something. You wanted something and you decided to let it go. You wanted something so much that there was restrictive energy over it. You tried to control something. You decided to let the wild horse run free is what I'm seeing. Seven of Hearts and the Emperor sitting in that energy of power and options. I got options to consider, and I'm in a power place. The Chariot and the Three of Cups. I'm driving the chariot of my life right onto happiness, pleasure, fulfillment. Somebody is definitely thinking about reconciling with you, or you're thinking about reconciling with them. The bottom of the deck is the 7 of Spades. If you're thinking about reconciling, it's because you just got a greater sense of clarity. If you're reconciled, then it was definitely divinely guided. Spirit was all up in that choice. And for those who are still single, you're in expectation of meeting the one. Things are looking good for that, because what's happening is you are aligning your energy to match it very powerfully by the choices you've been making recently, which is what really matters to allow it to come to fruition. So this is in the works. It's in the works. You just got to stay confident, stay sucker free, and stay in that vibration, that higher vibration. For our couples, we got 4 cards for the couples and 1 card as what is the external influence. So let's start there with the external influence is Temperance. There's somebody on the sidelines. It could be, there's a third wheel, a brother, a sister, a friend, a neighbor, a family member. And for a lot of you, what's on the third wheel is the divine angelic presence here in this Temperance card. Temperance is this situation gets you hot, it gets you cold, it gets you angry, it gets, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's giving me the Temperance just within the last 48 hours has begun to giving me the tempering of a steel sword energy. And that's now saying it's the Ace of Swords that's being tempered, which is the clarity, the knowing, the decisiveness, the ability to defend oneself and cut somebody off. By what? Going into, see, when they temper a steel sword, they put it in the fire, and then they put it in ice water, and then they put it in the fire, and they put it in ice water. And in between this process, they're beating it into shape. So there is an energy of back and forth and tough stuff to deal with is the external influence. So that's what's influencing somebody's partnership. For somebody, it's a Sagittarius, either a child or a friend or a neighbor, like we already said, a parent, a cousin, a homie. Okay. Let's see the couple's energy, the Page of Swords. Oh, somebody talking, thinking. 4 of Cups in reverse. Accepting an opportunity. Okay. 5 of Wands in reverse. Ain't no competition. The Tower. Ain't no fighting this. Wow. What I'm getting is there is a divine timing coming into play. Temperance just spoke up with divine timing. Everything else is true for somebody who's watching this, who will view. But it's divine timing because somebody is being communicating with an external person from the partnership. And the other person is not thinking about nobody else and finds out somehow and takes it as a shock. That's one experience. I'm seeing another experience for a couple where one of you is really begun to delve deeper into learning, education and learning psychology, learning about emotions and the mind and how these two interact with one another and affect one another, the interchanging dynamics, okay, thank you, of these two. It's affecting your relationship because you're telling your partner everything you learning, and it's like they weren't ready for all that. And it's explaining a lot of stuff that they have been through in the past. So somebody's part, because you're choosing to study and really dig deep on this mind and emotion connection, and why people do what they do, and why you've done what you've done, and why they've done what they've done. Maybe it's just a book that you found. Maybe you were guided to research this book or read this book or listen to the audio book, or maybe it's a show you saw or whatever it was. It's caused you to really get into this mindset of investigating the whys, the hows, the nuances. You're becoming a mind mechanic, and in doing it, it appears to be your practice prospect is your mate. And maybe you don't even realize that you're doing mind mechanics yet. But just the fact that you're looking in this information, you're initiated into the course of mind mechanics, right? And so whoever your couple is, your partner, whoever your partner is, just by what is exciting you, the conversation that you're having, new information comes to light. There's a whole resource, a whole wealth of information coming through that is kind of really changing their perspectives on things. It's to them, what I feel like this person that you are partnered with, for whoever that is resonant with this couples section, your partner is like mind blown, because some of the ideas they were holding on to, they have to let go. So some of their reality is coming to, shreds. I hear shreds. So here's the thing. Somebody is telling their mate about the truth about the holidays, the origins of the holidays. This is like a little kid who learns that the tooth fairy isn't real, and neither is Santa Claus. Except for now they're adult and they really believed it was real, and it lasted for so long. Somebody's illusions are coming down. But what they didn't know was these illusions that they were believing in were restricting them from fulfilling their own purpose, going out there and being great. Because they were holding on to all these beliefs that were actually weighing them down, is what I'm getting. Please clarify, please, and thank you. Clarify temperance. Why is temperance here? For our partnered up viewers, thank you. We have the Four of Diamonds. So yeah, this is something definitely affecting your home and ideas and values that have been held onto for a long time. Somebody's really widening their perspective, because you're talking to somebody who is gaining a wider perspective, and then and they're excited about it because this is fresh for them. They're finally getting it. Things are finally making sense. And so the other person who's listening is like getting that fresh joy. And so it's like you're learning together. This reminds me of me learning. This reminds me of how I grew up with my daughter. Okay. Four of Swords being clarified by the Joker and the Seven of Hearts. Yeah. See, look, the decision is, what are the options now? Now that I realize that these things that I once held to be true, they don't light up anymore for me as truths. Now I'm learning new truths. These lights, when they light back up, I'm hearing they're going to glow a different color, because they'll be burning a different truth. The decision is being considered right now, like, well, what does that open up for us? What does that open up for me? And so somebody is really delving into unconditional love. Somebody's delving into why they accept certain things. Why did they accept the dark and the light and all this other stuff? Yeah, the Four of Hearts is at the bottom of the deck. For some, it's why did they let go of certain opportunities and hold on to others? And why is this partnership different than others? Okay, Four of Cups in reverse. Why is the Four of Cups in reverse? Yeah, somebody's looking at the opportunities that they've been taking in partnership. Queen of Swords clarifying the Four of Cups in reverse. So in this partnership, somebody, again, this is learning and then talking about what you're learning, talking about what you've been learning, talking about your experience, talking about this new information. It's saying the same thing again. Five of Wands in reverse. What is it clarifying? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love, source, God. What else can you tell us? We already said certain things for Four of Clubs with the Five of Wands in reverse. So this is helping your partner learn how to get into a more allowing energy, and it's bringing in, again, it's like your partner was headed down a path. Here we go, because there's no right or wrong, right? That may be one of the things you're discussing, but they were headed down a path that was very chaotic. And so this is like this Four of Clubs is giving me reverse energy, go down the other path. You made a wrong turn at the fork in the road type of thing. Okay. The Tower. Why is the Tower here for couples? Thank you. The King of Hearts coming out with the Tower. This is a crash course in emotional mastery and how it affects the experience. Yeah, I asked for a clarifier for the King of Hearts and I get the 8 of Clubs. So somebody realizing like their emotional, their perspectives, their judgments. Oh, what a crappy day I had. All that, how that influences, right? How that influences everything that they've been experiencing. Or if they sit in, oh, I love you, I love me, I love this, I love the food, I love the drink, I love the bed, I love it all. That it is a place that they can see. Now they're starting to see that it actually does have a real effect. So again, it's coming in. I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. Yep. So that is saying there's been some crying, there's been some tears, there's been some pains in the past, but now you're like, I'm getting a strong message overall for everything in this reading today. You're past that point now. You're past that point. So we've been recording for 40 minutes now. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. Let me check if I have anything else we need to address today. Just checking my emails. And it looks like we're good. So I want to thank you, Dustin, Michelle, Kat, Rizit, for joining us. Thank you to all of our silent viewers. Where are you in the world when you find this? So after this moment, anybody else who comments, it's not live. The little red rectangle is not live. Okay. But I want to know, what were you doing when you stopped to watch this message? How did you find this message? How did the message resonate for you? And where are you at? Where in the world are you, tribe? And what time is it? Anyways, talk to you later. Until next time. I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. The golden thread that shines all the way through, called love and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, you can treat yourself at LPHtarot.com. As in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours. And of course, me and mine. Until next time. Laters.